Hi, I'm Ryan, and in this video I'll be talking through some of the changes we're proposing as part of this consultation in Thurrock, Havering and Essex. The Lower Thames Crossing is a once-in-a-generational opportunity to tackle one of the most congested routes in the country. It will drive the economy by almost doubling road capacity between Kent and Essex, creating jobs and cutting congestion. We have held several consultations over the years to get your views on the design of the proposed Lower Thames Crossing. Feedback from stakeholder engagement and information from technical surveys has allowed us to refine our design to reduce the impact of the project on you and the local environment and maximise the benefits of this transformative project. Following our extensive community impacts consultation in 2021, we are now consulting on some localised changes to the project before we submit our development consent order application later this year. Until 11:59 p.m. on the 20th of June 2022, you'll have the opportunity to view and comment on our latest proposals. Your feedback is vitally important, so please do have your say either online, email, by telephone or by post. Tilbury Fields is a new public park in Thurrock, near to the Thames and our northern tunnel entrance that we've previously proposed. In response to feedback from the Port of Tilbury and Thurrock Council at our last consultation, we've made changes to the design of Tilbury Fields to make space for the planned Thames Freeport expansion and to help ensure that the river frontage can be maximised for the benefit of the Thames estuary. The landscaping of the park would improve links and connectivity for ecological habitats and wildlife to the west of Tilbury Fields, with new habitats to the east including mucking flats and marshes and the Thameside Nature Reserve. Nearby, we've also modified the access to the tunnel entrance to provide safer operation of the tunnel facilities and better access for the emergency services. At the Alsop Cock roundabout, we're replacing an existing slip road with a new link to the A1089. This will reduce traffic impacts on some local roads by changing how traffic from the A13 would access the A1089 and improve connectivity between the Lower Thames Crossing, Port of Tilbury and the planned Thames Freeport. At various locations around the A13, A1089 and M25 Lower Thames Crossing junction near North Ockenden, we've updated our landscaping design proposals, which includes new landforms, which may help to mitigate noise and the visual impacts on local residents. We're also proposing to use low noise road surfacing along some areas of the route. To reduce the amount of material that needs to be excavated and removed, we're proposing to raise the road level in cuttings at sections of the route, along Ockenden Link at the Wilderness, east of North Road, and at the M25 Lower Thames Crossing junction near North Ockenden. The proposed road will still remain below ground level and will not increase any noise or visual impacts. As part of the project, we're planning to create over 60 kilometres of new or improved pathways for walkers, cyclists and horse riders. We've now refined these plans further, and in Tilbury, we're proposing new footpaths that link to the heritage sites of Coalhouse Fort and Bowater Battery to East Tilbury and Tilbury Fields. These new connections would create a variety of alternative routes that would give more opportunity for active travel in the local area. Following feedback from the London Borough of Havering and local cycling groups, we're proposing a new bridge for walkers, cyclists and horse riders over the A127 west of the M25 junction 29. This new bridge will improve connectivity by linking Moor Lane in the south to Folkes Lane in the north. We've continued working closely with utility companies to develop our proposals in a way that is sensitive to local communities and the environment. This includes the removal and refinements to water pipeline connections along Dock Road and around Cooper Shore Road in Tilbury, and refinements to the route of a gas pipeline diversion to avoid a scheduled monument and veteran tree near Orsett. Changes to electricity works west of Claytie Road and north of St Mary's Lane in Upminster. At the request of Natural England, we've refined the way that we assess the impacts of nitrogen, which means we're now better able to understand the impact from vehicle emissions from traffic using the new road on sensitive designated habitats. We're now consulting on providing around an additional 270 hectares for new wildlife habitats that would compensate for potential environmental impacts on these habitats, which includes land in Thurrock and Brentwood. If appropriate, we would consider making these sites publicly accessible in the future. As a result of all these changes, the land that we need to build and operate the crossing, known as the ord limits, has increased from 22.2 square kilometres to 24.35 square kilometres. These are just some of the localised changes that we're proposing north of the Thames. For more information and to see all of the changes that we're consulting on, please look through our dedicated consultation website, where you can download our full suite of consultation material and explore our interactive map. Consultation materials are also available to browse and collect at deposit locations both sides of the Thames. You can also request a physical copy of the consultation materials to be delivered directly to your door, free of charge. To request yours, please complete the form on our consultation website or give us a call on the number now on screen. If you have any questions, you can speak to a member of the team by requesting a telephone callback or attend one of our consultation events that will be happening in Kent, Thurrock, Havering and Essex. This consultation is about improving the project for you and local communities. So please do take this opportunity to have your say on our proposals before we submit our planning application later this year. For further updates, please don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and of course, visit our website. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch.